Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're back with another top 10. One of the two popular series on the channel. We're back with top 10s. We are back with a Pokemon related one because I think we only do Pokemon ones at this point. But hey, they're going well, they're going strong, and we've got another redeemed one from Twitch, so we're not doing a type today. We are doing top 10 gym leaders.
Indeed we are.
Now, a lot of people have said, does this... When I ask for people they list, they said, do Elite Four and Champion count? No. I feel like that's for...
That can be a separate one. That's a whole other discussion.
If this one does well, we'll do another discussion, but we're doing top 10 gym leaders today. Now, Gen 7 can't win this video because they don't have any gym leaders, but...
Yep, Gen 7.
People did ask, do like the trial captains count? I'm like... No. It's like... but where would I put them, though?
Yeah, I feel like no, because they're not gym leaders.
They're not.
Like, they're just not.
They're not.
They're just not.
Yeah, maybe the Kahunas. I don't know, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So
yeah,
we only got 11 lists today, so it's going to be quite more.
Bit more kind of
hopefully
small,
but it does mean there are a bunch of ties in this video.
Okay.
A lot of ties. So the maximum points a gym leader can get is 110. We're kicking things off with a tie in 15th spot.
Right.
Both with 15 points, ironically. Would you like the gym leader which ChatGPT had number 2, or would you like the one that no one had higher than 5th?
Let's start with the one no one had high. We'll build up to the ChatGPT one.
So
that's always fun.
So this gym leader is from generation number 3.
Okay.
He's one
I might know who it is already.
He's one of the later gym leaders in the game.
Okay.
It's Norman.
Norman, yeah. I had a feeling it would be Norman. Yeah, so I had Norman in at number 6. I just think it's really cool having a gym leader who's your dad. I just think that's really cool.
I had him.
I don't know why more games don't do stuff like that.
Yeah, I put Norman 6 as well. I think it's the only one I put from Gen 3, but I just feel like he's your dad. Like, I feel like he's your dad. He's got like normal type gym leaders have soft spot because it's good there. Great.
Yeah, normal type gym leaders are like really underrated because they are beasts. Honestly, they can be beasts. I mean, you got. Well, I won't mention others because others might come up in this
But speaking of Norman's team, he's got 2 slackings and a vigor off, for God's sake.
Yeah, his team is pretty rough. Like if you're nuzlocking Gen 3, he can be a bit of a roadblock if you're not ready. So yeah, I just think it's really cool. I wish they would do more kind of cool stuff with gym leaders like this more often.
Yeah.
I always think it's cool when there's a bit of a like personal tie to them, and when they actually like show up and they're actual characters ahead of you fighting them.
Yeah, because I think my list, I preferred the characters where you could like actually encounter them in the story and they do something and have like a soft spot.
Yeah, I sort of was like that to an extent. Like it was like this is sort of like half that and then half just kind of pure vibes.
Yeah, pure vibes. Yeah, for my list, I just thought if I thought of a gym leader, which ones do I think of first? Were kind of my list, but that's why Norman was on there because he's the one that stood out for me in Gen 3.
Yeah. I've got I have 2 from Gen 3 on my list, and Norman's the higher of the 2. So yeah.
Yeah. So no one had him more than 5th. So a lot of people had Norman, but not that high. So
yeah,
that kind of sense. This next pick, right? ChatGPT had it number 2,
which is most of the reason why it's here.
Because obviously got 9 points from ChatGPT, and they got 15.
Yeah.
We're going to Gen 8.
Gen 8?
Yeah. We're going to Gen 8.
I can only think of 2 gym leaders this could be that would actually be half valid arguments.
Okay, it's one of the last gym leaders in the game.
Okay.
This battle is a double battle, apparently. I never played it because I didn't really go that far in the game. But it's Raihan, the last gym leader.
Raihan, yeah, he's the 8th gym leader.
8th gym leader, yeah.
So if it's going to be a Gen 8 one, it would have to be either Nessa, just because she's a fan favourite, because look at her, or Raihan because he's got his whole like rivalry with Leon sort of thing. He's got a cool design. He's a dragon type gym leader, which are always popular.
And I believe he is the only one from Gen 8 on this list, unless I'm remembering
That
it wrong.
again would not surprise me unless Nessa popped up somewhere. Just because, again, look at her.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I mean, I'm not going to pretend I'm not surprised to see Raihan here, but this is ChatGPT. When we have this few lists, ChatGPT actually has an actual bloody stake in this.
They do, yeah.
So
I'm looking at I'm looking at his team, right? Because I've never played his team, right? He's a dragon type elite gym leader, right? He has 2 dragons on his team out of 4. He's got a Gigalith, a Flygon, Sandaconda, and Gigantamax Duraludon. That's his team.
Yeah. Calling him a dragon type gym leader is a bit of a stretch, but
it's got the Gen 4 vibe,
he's sort of like, I think his thing is he's like a dragon / weather user. So he kind of has like, I think he has like Sandstream and like that helps Sandaconda and stuff like that. So it's cool at least, and it's cool that he's a double battle. Which I always think double battle gym leaders are underrated. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really think Raihan deserves to be this high up.
I don't think he is.
ChatGPT has spoken.
Yeah, I'm looking at his second team. You have to find him. He actually has dragon types. He's got Turtonayo and Goodra instead of, but he's got Torkoal as well. So I guess he has a sun team kind of thing.
Yeah, well, again, I think he does use weather. Like in his first battle, he does use Sandstorm. Like he does use Sand Weather, and so I guess that's kind of his thing.
He's got Torkoal,
which at least is cool for a gym leader to have.
Double battle as well. Because obviously in the second battle, he's got Torkoal with Drought. His Goodra's got Rain Dance. His Turtonayo's got Sunny Day. His Flygon's got Sandstorm.
Yeah, so that's very much his thing.
Yeah.
Although it is kind of funny imagining that all of his mons have different like weather that they do, and yet it's a double battle. So they're going to be like constantly overriding each other.
Yeah. Like good concept, not great,
no.
But yeah.
From Gen 8, he's one of the better ones, but that's about all I can say. That's not saying much.
I never thought it because I never got that far in Gen 8. But we move when we finally get round to doing Sword and Shield. Roulette Nuzlocke. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But Raihan joined 15th with Norman.
Okay.
I feel sorry for Norman. He's tied with Raihan, but you know what?
So do I. But
it is what it is.
Again, at least Raihan's one of the better ones.
Yeah. So we move on up now to 14th spot, 17 points, so 2 points more than Raihan and Norman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I said I was, saying about this Raihan's the only one from Gen 8.
Yeah.
This is the highest one from Gen 8.
This is Gen 8 as well.
This is Gen 8 as well.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's the last one, for Gen 8. Again, it's not one you've mentioned at all. I don't remember.
It's not Nessa? What the hell?
It's not.
Is it? Oh, hang on. There's one other it could be, actually.
It's...
Okay.
It's... You can because in Sword and Shield you get different gym leaders per game, right?
Yes, you do.
This one's from Shield, so I had Sword, so I didn't even know she was a thing. It's Melanie.
Melanie, okay. So actually, Melanie was not the one I was thinking of, but I can at least appreciate this from a perspective of she's got a cool design.
She's got a cool design. She's got a very cool team, to be fair.
She has got a cool team, and like I feel like ice type gym leaders are always kind of underrated.
I just feel
like ice type in general is very underrated.
Yeah, very underrated.
But yeah, no, she's got a cool team. I appreciate the Galarian Domanitan. I had one of those in my team in Shields. Really cool mon. So whose fault is it that she's this high?
Molly had it second, and Melon had it third.
Right. Okay. So it's Molly and Mel. Right.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, look. To be fair, like she was like in terms of like when I was narrowing it down, I think I got it down to about like 20, 25 gym leaders that I had to then choose between. She was in that shortlist, so she did at least make that.
It. She made that
like
list.
It was her, Raihan, and Nissa who made that for me from Gen 8. Which I didn't even think 3 would make it, so that's impressive. So for Gen 8, that's impressive.
So that was no more Gen 8 love. I never fought her because I had Sword, so I have no idea what's going on here. But you know what?
Yeah. Low key, the Shield gym leaders are better than the Sword exclusive
That's
ones.
fair. Like if you made like the top 10, I'd be more annoyed, but she's not. She's not. She's just in 14th spot. Now, 1 point more than Melanie. I feel like this is very disservice to this gym leader.
Okay.
I had it the highest in 4th.
Right.
Gem 1.
Okay.
Again, late game gym leader. The latest gym leader.
Okay.
Giovanni.
Right. So this is an example of one where they rank high for me because of their involvement in the story. And
Same as well.
Gen 1 doesn't have a lot of story. So you don't have to cling to it where you can get it.
Yeah.
And Giovanni is probably one of the only like through lines in the story that actually is a thing other than your rival.
Yeah.
Like he's almost a second rival. You fight him like 3 times.
Yeah.
But yeah, I put him quite high up as well. I always thought it was really cool, like having the final gym in like the very like second town you go to, and like you have to come all the way back to like the start of your journey to fight him. And yeah, I've always thought that's really cool. Ground type, my favorite type. I love ground type as like just anything. So him being a ground type gym leader is really cool. Yeah, but I'm not surprised at all. And the fact that he's like, I still think this might be. Is this the only time we've had like an evil team leader as a gym leader? I think it is.
Yes, I think gym leader. Yes, because I think in Gen 6 isn't one of the Elite Fours like
in Gen 6 one of the Elite Four is a team player member.
Yeah, I think other than that, I don't think there is. Off the top of my head. No.
Well, actually, no. I guess not, because in Gen 8 there's Piers who is in Team Yell. I guess that's technically a spoiler, but I mean, I don't think anyone cares about spoilers.
With Sun Sword Shield, yeah, but
but I mean, Team Yell barely bloody counts as an evil team. Let's be honest.
Yeah, exactly. It's like there's like Team Skull or whatever. It's just great, whatever.
Yeah,
but yeah. I had I Giovanni high because he actually is affected in the story. He's like in the story of the game, and
yeah,
I feel like the fact that he's like king of the head of Team Rocket, and he's also like the ape gym leader. Like the gym leader is just a front for like the like the mafia kind of thing. Well, guess what?
Yeah,
Gen 1 was going for with Team Rocket, and they did it really well. And yeah, I just thought when I thought gym leaders, Giovanni was like one of the first ones I thought of. So I thought, yeah, it had to be on the list.
It was the same for me. I have him at number 5.
Yeah. I know number 4.
So we're most of the reason why he's up here.
Most of the reason he's in 13th spot. Now. Oh, God. Right. Joint 11th.
I hate when you say
Joint
that.
11th. Okay?
Right.
Both of these had 1 point more than Giovanni.
Okay.
Would you like the one which me and you had top 3, or would you like the one where Molly and Melon had top 3?
Oh, for God's sake. I feel like we have to get the Molly and Melon one out of the way because I'm scared of it now.
Right, okay. So, we are going to Gen 6.
Okay.
I believe...
I can't think of a single Gen 6 leader that I would put anywhere near my list. Literally none of them made even my short list.
This is the highest Gen 6 gym leader on the list. We're going through it. There were some good Gen 6 gym leaders for me going in the game. Clement.
The only one I vaguely like is Clement, and that's only because of the anime.
The anime, Clement was on my list. I think Grant nearly made my list, like the rock boy. I just think it's cool design. He had the fast swords, cool. This is none of those. I honestly didn't remember she was a gym leader in Gen 6 when the list come in.
Right.
Olympia. The psychic one. The psychic one. The psychic badge.
I always get Olympia and Valerie muddled up because one of them is psychic and one of them is fairy, and I always forget which is which.
It's the psychic one.
Olympia is the psychic one, okay.
Which has Sigalith, Slowking, and Meowstic on her team.
I mean, I
don't get it because she's like in Gen 6 least memorable for me, probably.
Yeah, I don't really get it either.
I don't get it either. Her gym's kind of cool. We have to go round and go through the warp panels and go all that shit. Cool. Gym design's
Her
okay.
design is cool. Her design is cool. That's about all I can say. Oh, apparently she speaks in haikus, according to Bulbapedia. That's mildly fun.
Her team's not great. It's like Meowstic with a Sigilyph and a Slowking. Woo.
No, but then this is Gen 6 we're talking about. The Elite Four members are like terrible. Like the champion, I don't think even has full movesets on her team. Like
like I
so,
don't
yeah.
like for Gen 6's defense, this is probably the least one I would put on there. I would think the first the bug type Alyssa, whatever her name is, the first one you fight, more memorable.
Viola.
Grant's most memorable. Viola. Clement's more memorable. Arguably the ice fight at the end's more memorable because I just really like the gym design. Like half the gym leaders are better than Olympia.
Is probably at the bottom. Like I would put Clement on my list in a heartbeat over her.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So Molly and Melon, if you're watching this, please explain yourselves because I really would like to know why you are so wrong.
This is no.
Okay, so moving swiftly on from Olympia.
Okay, so we know that Gen 8 and Gen 6 are now gone. There's no more Gen 8 or Gen 6 gym leaders on this list. So
to the surprise of absolutely no one.
So, Tide of Olympia.
Now I'm very concerned about this. You said it's in my top 3, and I don't understand how any of my top 3 are this low.
And I had it second. Right.
Right.
We're in Gen 1.
Gen 1. Oh my god.
We are in Gen 1. Now, going into this, I thought this gym leader, guaranteed top 5, I'm going to walk away right now.
Yeah.
It's not. It's an early gym leader in Gen 1. Misty.
Misty, oh my god, what the hell happened?
Why
did you flop so hard?
Because going into this,
I literally thought Brock and Misty guaranteed top 5, 100%.
That's what I thought going into this. Because I was mainly anime from like Gen 1 to Gen 5 as a kid. Misty was there for freaking most of it, right? Top tier. That's why she's high on my list because I just remember her so much because of the anime and her team.
Yeah.
Obviously, Star You Star Me, woo, great.
All I can think is that the argument is that Misty in the anime is much better than Misty in the game. Because Misty in the game is a really underwhelming gym leader because she only has Staryu and Starmie, but she's an early gym leader, so I can't really that's not really fair to say.
Exactly.
But like it's Misty. I mean, come on, how are you putting her this low? Honestly, like Misty, girl, get off the floor. What are you doing?
She didn't even make top 10 for God's sake.
I know. What the fuck's wrong with her? People are saying there's 10 that are better than her. Like, come on.
Yeah.
She might not be the hardest gym leader in the world, but it's Misty for God's sake.
There's still, to be fair, that she came third out of the Gen 1 gym leaders. Even still.
So there's only one more Gen 1 gym leader on the entire list.
There's 2 more. She's third.
But what about Giovanni?
Giovanni was 4th.
Oh wait, she's third out of what? Sorry.
Yeah, she's third. Yeah, so there's 2 more.
Got it. 2 more. Okay.
But yeah, I'm so annoyed.
I'm stunned.
I'm stunned.
I am stunned that Misty is that low. That is insane to me.
Very insane. But you know, we kind of just
we move. We keep on swimming.
We keep on swimming to join 9th.
Join 9th. Okay.
2 points more than Misty and Olympia. Would you like the one that Burley had top 3, or would you like the one that Alka had top 3 first?
Let's go with Alka. I'm really eager to roast him. So let's go with Alka.
Alka had this gym leader third. We are going to Gen 5.
Okay.
I think this is our highest ranking. This is the only Gen 5 gym leader on this list.
Okay.
Which going into this, I thought Gen 5 would get loads of love because all the gym leaders are part of the story in that game. Obviously not. Again, it's a middle of the road gym leader. Like you play in the middle of the game kind of thing. He's not mid. He was on my list. Yeah. He was on my list. Alk had it third. Clay,
okay. Yeah, I considered Clay. I did consider Clay. I can't really roast Alka for that choice,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
unfortunately.
Because that's a fair pick.
Mm,
He didn't make my top 10, but again, he's a ground type gym leader.
yeah,
I love that. Um, and yeah, he's got a cool team. He's got a cool team. He's got a cool vibe about him.
he's got a big part of the
Yeah,
story when you get to his city, don't you? Because you have to go and fight Team Plasma and whatnot in like
yeah. Man, I
the
really
story
need to
stuff.
replay Gen 5 because I think I forgot a lot of stuff from it.
Yeah, because I'm playing Gen 5 currently. A lot of them are stuck in my head when I made my list,
Yeah,
which is kind of
that's
maybe
fair.
biased, but
See, I only had one from Gen 5 which made my list, which now I know there's only Clay's the only one in here. I can
yeah,
say it. I had Sharon in my list at number 9, again, because of the story relevance of him being a rival and then becoming a
yeah.
gym leader sort of thing.
I had
Um,
Lenora and Berg on my list.
Lenora nearly made my list just because of how much of a monster she is against
Yeah,
Nuzlocke.
like, I just feel
But
like and also Berg gets involved. He rolls his sleeves up and gets in it
yeah,
with the bug boy gym. Yeah, I just feel
yeah.
like yeah,
But
that's there. But Clay again, he's in the story, which adds to it, which is why I made my list. I love his team because I love Krokorok, I love Palpitoad line, I love the Executor line, all top
yeah,
tier. When we do top 10 ground, I think all three of these will probably be on my list. Um,
yeah, really cool team. It does offend me slightly that the ground type gym leader in Gen 5 doesn't have Golurk, but he has it in like the world tournament in Black White 2 at least.
yeah.
So can't complain too much.
Why is it okay? I'll just say this Black 2 White 2 team. He's lost Palpitoad for Sand Slash. Okay. He's
Yeah,
gone down in my
well they made
Pokemon.
it. Well they did a whole thing in that of like, oh, the like old Pokemon are back, so we're gonna sort of like sub out half the Gen 5 Pokemon in people's teams for old Pokemon,
And
which is
and
like, okay.
and in Challenger mode, he gets an Onyx.
Oh
How
my
is that chat?
god.
He's got Onyx with Explosion. That,
That's kind of funny. What the hell is he doing?
I don't know what's he doing, but
What
yeah, Clay.
what are you doing, Clay? Honestly,
Honest to
but
God.
I think the fact that he goes from having 3 Pokemon in normal mode to 4 Pokemon by adding an Onyx somehow makes his team worse by having an Onyx on it
It does,
because
for no reason whatsoever.
just by average, it just makes it worse. Oh
He's got
dear.
like 4 7 out of 10s, and then he's got 3 7s and like a 4. So it makes the average more. I
Yeah.
don't know, but yeah. So that was
Okay. Well,
so
if we
Clay.
ignore that,
Ignore that.
yes.
Clay's great. He's in the story. He's great. He's great. So there's no more Gen 6, 5, or 8.
So Gen 5, 6, and 8 are all gone. So
Gone.
7 by default.
7 by default. So
Okay.
there's only
This
one,
is
2, 3, 4, and 9 left,
that
basically.
is exactly how I predicted this would go. I'm not gonna lie. I
Hang on.
mean, yeah. Actually, I'm surprised 2 is still in the running here. I don't think 2 would have any. Oh no, actually no, there is one. No, never mind.
Take it back. Gen 3's gone as well.
Gen 3's gone as well. Oh my goodness. So it's just Gens 1, 2, 4, and 9. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not entirely surprised.
So tied with Clay. Burley had number 2. We're going to Gen 2.
Okay.
It is. She's got a very interesting team. Looking at it in Gen 2, because 3 of the Mons are exactly the same.
Yeah, that's Gen 2 for you.
That's it's Claire. She's got 3 Dragonairs. But yeah, Claire.
Okay.
She's got 3
So
Dragonairs and a Kingdra. Yeah.
I considered putting Claire like in my shortlist, and then I
Mm.
thought, no, why should I? Because she's a whiny bitch who doesn't give you the gym badge and runs off. So I'm
Yeah.
like, no, fuck you. You don't deserve it. You're already like overshadowed by the champion in your very own game.
Yeah,
So like,
exactly. Also by
yeah,
champion.
no, for me, the only thing Claire's got going for her is a cool design. But other than that, she kind of sucks.
She kind of does, and I never played Gen 2, so none of the Gen 2 ones made my list. But doesn't she show up in Gen 6 or like Gen 5 or something like, on the beach randomly? Is it Gen 6?
I think
Or is it Jasmine? Might be Jasmine. I'm getting confused.
as Jasmine shows up in Gen 4,
There's someone on the
which is
beat. There's someone in Gen 6 that shows up. I can't remember who it is.
um
My brain.
let me see. Gen 6, old gym leader. Oh no, that's just showing me Wolfric.
I swear it's definitely Gen 6. Might be Gen 7, I can't remember. But there's one of them. It's either Claire or Jasmine shows up like, on the beach before you like surf
Jasmine
up
shows
somewhere.
up on the beach in Diamond Pearl Platinum. I think that's what you're thinking
That
of.
might be what I'm thinking of then, because
That was a thing that nearly got Jasmine onto my list
yeah.
for Gen 2. But
yeah,
no,
when I did Heart Gold Soul Silver, Claire was like one of the most forgettable ones for me. I just don't remember her.
She's just not that interesting or good. She's just really not. Like I said, she's like she's not even the best dragon type specialist in her own
game. So why would she be high?
And they don't do enough to separate her and Lance. They don't do enough to make her feel like an individual. I saw a video of someone redesigning the Gen 2 gym leaders, saying they should have made her more of a sort of like dragon / water specialist to lean into the whole Kingdra thing, and then Lance goes more full dragon with Dragonite. I thought that would have been a lot cooler, but because then she could have had like a Gyarados and Lapras and all that kind of stuff. But
I think
no, they just kind of didn't bother.
Yeah, because in Heart Gold Soul Silver, she replaces one of her Dragonairs for a Gyarados.
She does,
but she still has two freaking Dragonairs.
Yeah, Dragonairs. So
it's also annoying because Claire's the last gym leader. So you fight the Dragon type gym leader. You go Elite Four, and then there's more dragons later on in the game. Like if you put, I don't know. The thing is, you can't put a Dragon type gym leader like in like the 4th gym or something, can you? Really?
Yeah. Can you imagine like the first gym being Dragon? Like, it wouldn't really work, would it?
She would have 2 Dratinis and a siege and a Horsey.
Yeah.
Whoa, great. That wouldn't work, but yeah.
Yeah, but fair enough if Claire is this high. I just don't really see it. She just kind of annoys me.
Again, but Burley carried the second. So Burley, if you're watching, please let us know why you like Claire.
Yes, please defend her.
So 8th place, solely alone. 3 points more than Claire, and Claire with 24. This gym leader, Foss, had number 2. We are going to generation number 1.
Okay.
This gym leader is our second highest Gen 1 gym leader.
Got it.
It is Sabrina.
Okay, yeah. She was my number 11. She was like this close to making my list.
I think she was number 6 for me on my list. I just going into it, like just remembering the gym leaders. Her in the anime, she was freaking terrifying, right?
Yeah.
They had to go get freaking Haunter to stop her, and Haunter just made her laugh to death. Weird. I just like her. I don't know. I just like her style, really, kind of thing.
Yeah, she's just cool.
Yeah.
That's really it. She's just cool, and the fact that I think a part of it is Psychic type was so horrifyingly broken in Gen 1 that her being the Psychic gym leader was kind of terrifying to go up against her Alakazam.
Alakazam, Kadabra, Mr. Mime, and then Venomoth.
Yeah, just randomly.
Because it has Psybeam.
Yeah, but so yeah, I'm not surprised Sabrina's this high up. Again, I nearly put her on my list.
Yeah.
I just think she's one of the cooler Gen 1 gym leaders.
She's definitely one of them that stands out the most. Because obviously, because Gen 1's throw it down your throat, you just know all the Gen 1s off your top of your head anyway.
Yeah. I think it helps as well that it's Saffron City. I think Saffron City as well as a prominent city in the game. So
well, yeah.
It makes it more memorable as well.
100%. So Sabrina, number 8.
Okay, not mad.
So we move on to joint 6. Both got 1 point more than Sabrina.
Okay.
Would you like the gym leader that Melon had number 1, or would you like the one that Mr. Ben had second and ChatGPT had number 3?
Let's go with Melon first. Again, I need to build up to the ChatGPT ones.
Okay, so Gen 4.
Okay.
We're going Gen 4. This is our second.
That's Gen 4 on the list, isn't it?
Yes. And it's our second highest Gen 4 on the list.
Okay.
This gym leader is a very... I think he crossed my mind on my list, but he didn't make it. He was on the short list though. Crash Awake.
Okay. Yeah, he was in my short list. He's pretty cool. He's one of the better ones in Gen 4 for me. I was surprised going through the Gen 4 ones, and actually they weren't as great as I remembered them being. Like, there's only a couple that really kind of stood out. But Crash Awake is one I do really like. I just think he's really cool.
I like how he's always got like the wrestler vibes. He's always shouting at you in the freaking gym.
Yeah.
His team's kind of cool with Gyarados, Quagsire, and obviously Floatzel being his Gen 4 main. Like Floatzel a lot.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I think it's really cool.
I think in Platinum he has the exact same team. Never mind. That's what I did between Diamond and Pearl. But yeah, I like his design, like his gym, and he's one of the ones I remember most from Gen 4, just because he kept streaming at me, and he's a big wrestler.
Yeah. yeah, that's all. Like that's really
about it.
What
you say about Wake as well, yeah. But yeah,
sure.
Crash Awake. So tied with Crash Awake, which Ben had second and ChatGPT had number 3, is Gen 2.
Okay, I feel like I know who this has to be.
This is our third highest Gen 2.
Third high. There's 2 more Gen 2s after this.
There is 2 more Gen 2s after this.
What the hell went wrong?
So this is the only. I think this is the only Gen 2 gym leader I've actually put on my list. I think. Did I put it on my list? I put it low. I put it number 8 on my list. But it's Whitney and a Miltank.
Yeah, see, I figured Whitney would be the highest Gen 2 one just because of how infamous that Miltank is. Yeah. Even though it's not actually even that hard if you even remotely know how to play Pokemon.
Yeah.
But as a kid who doesn't know what they're doing,
Whitney's Miltank was terrifying.
That Miltank is horrendous as a
100%.
kid who doesn't know what they're doing.
100%.
So yeah, I'm not surprised by this at all. It's just because it's a meme how just infamous she is. So yeah. I'm surprised she's not higher up.
Yeah, that's fair, but yeah.
And I'm even more amazed that there's 2 Gen 2 ones above her.
Mm-hmm.
Like what the hell? Hardly any of the Gen 2 leaders I can even name. Like
I reckon when I say them, you'll go, "Oh, I understand now." But I think at the minute they're like in the.
There's one on my list which hasn't been mentioned yet, which I think might be one of the 2.
Yeah.
But other than that, I have no idea who the other one is. I literally don't even think I could.
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, Whitney's Miltank carried her to 6th.
Yeah. Well, fair play.
Joy with Crash Awake. The 2 W's together. Right. So there's no I'll take a 5th today because we've got a joint 4th. This is our final tie of the video.
Okay.
Both of these gym leaders got 3 more points than Crash Awake. We're going to start. I'm going to start with the one that Alka had second. This is the highest Gen 4.
Gen 4. Okay. I feel like I know who this has to be.
I feel like I did get this pick because least memorable Gen 4 gym leader for me, and he's a whiny little bitch. Volkner.
But to be fair, I kind of am contradicting what Claire, because I had Volkner in number 4. I just think he's just got. It's just because he's got a cool design and he's just like a bit of a broody boy, which I find quite fun.
He's like, no one's bothered to challenge me. No, I don't care. What you got to do about it? I don't gym battle anymore. It was on my level. No, yeah. He's annoying. He's got a freaking Octillery on his electric type team and an Ambipom.
He does. Look, in his defense, his Platinum team is way better. Like, he gets rid of the Ambipom and Octillery, and he's actually got Electivire and Jolteon instead. His Platinum team is a lot better. It's a lot better. Even though they are all pure electric, but I think that's just the fault of the earlier gens in general.
Yeah.
I always really vividly remember in Platinum there's like a double battle with him and Flint from the Elite Four as well, which I always vividly remember.
Yeah.
In like the post game. So yeah. It's really there's nothing I can say for this other than just pure vibes. I just think he's got a cool design. I like that he's a bit of a edgelord.
Yeah.
I think he's got in Platinum he's got a cool team.
In Platinum he's got a cool team. I like Electivire, I like Luxray. Raichu's my boy.
To be fair, although he's got Ambipom and Octillery in his Diamond and Pearl team, he has technically got much a better type coverage because of that at least.
Yeah, 100%. Exactly.
But as an electric gym leader, his Platinum team is pretty good.
Pretty damn good.
The Electivire as the ace is really cool.
Yeah, 100%.
That's about it. That is pure vibes, just carried Enders
It's
high.
pure vibes carried Enders high, and literally, I don't I just have a quarrel with him because he's so moody and miserable. Like you get there, the city's locked off the entire game. You get there, and he's like, "I don't want to fight you, bugger off." And like, well, great. I've just caught freaking Dialga and Palkia or Palkia. You do that before Jade's gym, right? I'm pretty sure. Do you? Or do you after?
It's cool. It's at least cool that like when you beat him, he's like, "Oh, this is the best Pokemon battle I've had in a long time." Like instead of Claire, it's like, "No, it doesn't count. I'm gonna be a whiny bitch and go hide in a cave."
Yeah. Like you could rock up to Volca with your Dialga or your Palkia, right, and go kill. Well, not Palkia because he's got electric types, but if you whack out your Dialga and you say, "Now shut up," because I've got freaking God of Time on my team. Leave me alone. Die. But Jesus Christ. But yeah, Volca, joint fourth.
Okay.
With a gym leader, which I had number 1. Strumful had number 2. And Jack had number 2.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So the highest ranking Gen 1 trainer, joint with Volkner. Volkner is Brock.
Yeah, Brock. Good old Brock. I'm amazed Brock didn't make the top 3, honestly. I mean, he's obviously very close, but I'm amazed he's not in top 3.
The first ever gym leader in any game ever, Brock.
The OG
gym leader.
Yeah. And
OG gym leader.
He has an Onyx as his ace, which is awful. But hey, it's still Brock. What are you going to do?
I'm looking at his team, right? His team's only got normal type moves.
Yeah.
There's not even a rock there's not even a rock polish or anything like that. It's just tackle, defense curl, tackle, screech, and bide.
Yeah. The thing that at least in Fire Red Leaf Green they gave Onyx Rock Tomb, but like Jesus Christ, those early Gen Gym those Gen 1 movesets were honestly just absolutely
they were
trash.
Absolutely arse. The reason he was number 1 on my list was just like with Misty. Anime vibes.
Yeah, because of the anime. Brock is just in the anime. He is just the realist.
Yes,
he's just the realest one that there is. Like he's just always like there backing Ash up when Ash is like being an idiot.
Yeah.
Like he's just a G. What can I say?
Falling in love with every single Officer Jenny and
every single Nurse Joy
everywhere.
Officer Jenny that he sees.
He knows all of them off by heart.
He uses frying pan as a drying pan.
Exactly.
What's not to love?
He has some very interesting teams Mons in the anime as well. He has Krogonk in Gen 4. He's got his Vulpix.
Yeah.
That Krogonk just stands out for me.
And
his Bonsly.
And I like his whole Bonsly, yeah. And I do like his whole thing of, like, again, it's not in the games, but like in the anime, I do like his whole thing of, like having like all of his siblings that he's caring for and all that kind of stuff. Like, I think that's all really cool. That's all nice.
I like how they did in the anime where they gave all the gym leaders like a backstory.
Well, of course, it is quite funny that he has all these siblings that he takes care of, then he just abandons them to go to Sinnoh with Ash.
He goes with Ash. He goes to Kanto, Johto.
Kanto, then the Orange Islands, Johto, Sinnoh.
And then
Hoenn as well, actually. Then he just
he dips after Sinnoh, doesn't he? And then you get freaking Silent
you
get Silent Iris in Gen 5,
Yeah, I think he sort of like pops up here and there in Unova, but Sinnoh sort of where he stops being a main companion, I think.
Yeah, that's where they like part ways, and then Ash does it on his own. Well, not his own.
Yeah.
Other weird people about, but yeah, Brock in 4th.
What the hell? So like already 3 of the people who I thought were going to be in the top 5 are already gone.
So for context, we've only got Gen 2 and Gen 9 left.
So okay, Gen 9, I'm actually not surprised because there's one gym leader in Gen 9 who I thought right from the beginning was going to win this.
Yeah.
Gen 2, I have no idea. Well, Gen 2, I might be able to get one of them, but the other one, no idea.
Interesting. Okay. So Brock and Volker got 28.
Yeah.
3rd spot got 30. So they only just missed out on top 3. But in 3rd place, Gen 2.
Okay.
Not the one you're thinking of.
Right.
It's mid-game gym leader. It's Morty.
Morty?
Critique gym leader with all the Raikou
Morty.
he's the one in Critique where he tells you about all the the Raikou and the Suicune and all that in like the burnt, what's it called? Burnt Tower thing.
Oh. I forgot that entirely. I completely forgot that was even a thing. I just thought that he was just there, just being a like average gym leader.
No, he's like the one who researches like all the birds and all the like Suicune and Entei. He literally like researches them and he tells you all about the legends in that game. So he's kind of like in Gen 2, he's actually part of the story kind of thing. But
okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah. Like if I
so whose fault is this? Why is he this high?
Stromful had it first, and Foss and Burley had it number 3.
I'm really trying to think what to say without being really rude because I don't understand this at all. Like, I don't know. What I'm actually doing right now because I literally forgot all of this. I'm on Bobopedia just reading like quotes from the game.
Yeah.
But okay, like it's cool that he brings up the legendaries and stuff. It's cool that he's kind of introducing that to the player.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's enough to justify him being second, like third out of all the gym leaders. Yeah. I don't know if that's enough to justify it.
I mean, his team is his team's Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar because
his team is awful.
That's because the only ghost types in Gen 2 are Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, Mischievous, right?
But the thing is, he's a Gen 2 gym leader.
He doesn't have Mischievous.
Doesn't have the new ghost that's added in Gen 2. He doesn't have Mischievous. Like, what the fuck?
Even in Heart Gold Soul Silver, he doesn't have it either.
Yeah, they didn't even add it for that. But that's because those are terrible remakes. They didn't fix any of the problems those games had. Yeah. But that aside, look, if you're a big Morty fan, I'm sorry that I'm just slating him here because I'm sure that there are valid reasons that he's up here and I'm just forgetting. But I don't see how he's this high.
I half get it, but I was expecting him to be like in like the Sabrina, Claire, Whitney zone down there.
Like top 10, sure. Maybe somewhere from like 7 to 10. That sounds suitable.
Yeah.
Number 3?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Number 3.
There's better gym leaders than Morty.
There are better gym leaders than Morty. There's actually 2 more.
But hey, you know, I barely ever play Gen 2 because I hate that gen.
Yeah, same.
Same.
So,
you know, maybe I'm not the best one to judge.
So 2 more gym leaders.
I'm going to be really angry if you say a certain thing right now.
In second place, 3 more points than Morty. I had number 3. Ryman had number 2. And Jack had number 1.
No! Oh, no!
Our highest and only Gen 9 gym leader on this list.
No!
In second place was the man, the myth, the legend. He has multiple jobs. His name is Larry.
Larry, I'm so sorry. I can't believe you didn't win.
I had Larry third on my list, right? Because A, cool gym leader, normal type gym leader, carries it. When he showed up as Elite Four member, I literally went, whoa, what the hell just happened? And then in the post game he has another job. I'm like, this man doesn't stop working. Literally.
Larry is like a fucking icon. He's a legend. He is the moment. God. He's a pure vibe. He is just the best gym leader that they've ever come up with. He's got a cool team
as well. He's got Kamala, the Dunsparce, and Staraptor, his ace. And then
he's got Staraptor as his ace. Like, that's so fucking cool.
Yeah. And then when he fought in the Elite Four, Staraptor's not his ace, but Flamigo is. But if Staraptor was his ace,
but he still has the
Staraptor,
which is really cool.
Which is a little bit high level. Exactly. Like, oh my god.
God damn it! I can't believe he didn't win. I'm so sorry, Larry. We failed you. As a community, we have failed you.
I'm sorry, Larry, but you know what? You got silver.
He's the winner in my heart. That should have been Gen 9's first victory.
Should have been Gen 9's first victory, but he got silver. I think that's the highest ranking of a Gen 9 Pokemon, I think. Or
I think it is, yeah. I think so.
Gen 9 has a silver at least. It's done better. It's done better than Gen 8 and Gen 6. I think. I don't think I've got silver yet.
Again, surprising absolutely no one.
It's absolutely no one. But yeah. So that was second place with 33 points.
All right, what is this point difference going to be? Don't piss me off right now.
So in first place with 45 points.
45.
12 points more than Larry.
Okay. I feel better now because that means that I couldn't have influenced this.
This gym leader is from Gen 2.
Yes.
3 people had it number 1, which is why it's here.
Right.
One of them was Ryman, one of them was Burley, and the other one was ChatGPT.
Right, okay.
But without ChatGPT's vote, it would have still beaten Larry by 2 points. So
yeah,
you can't blame ChatGPT for this winning because it would have won anyway.
If it's what I think it is, then it's fair. It's a fair winner. It's just not Larry.
It's blue.
Yeah. Okay. It's blue.
It's yeah.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. So I'm not surprised blue wins. I think that is a perfectly valid winner. Right. Let me just say that.
That's valid winner. Yeah.
He's just not Larry. He's just not my man Larry.
Like blue didn't even cross my mind making my list because I never played Gen 2, so I didn't even realise he was a gym leader.
Yeah. It's really cool. Like to go through all of the post game and then realize that the new Viridian gym leader is blue. It's a really cool touch, and it makes a lot of sense as well when you think about it. I had blue number 7 on my list, so at least the winner is on my list this time.
Exactly, yeah.
And I think it's cool that he still has his varied team. Like you don't really get gym leaders who have a variety of types on their team that often.
Yeah, so, exactly. Which is kind of cool.
It's really, really cool.
And his team is actually pretty much the same as it is in his main team, really, but he doesn't have his starter.
It pretty much is. He just doesn't have the starter, which I don't know what happened. I guess Red stole it to take it up to Mount Silver.
Must have done. Well, I mean, which one? We probably would have had the Blastoise, wouldn't he?
I always, in my head, the canon is that he has Blastoise because he's blue. But it could be whatever. I think in Pokemon Origins, he has Blastoise. Yeah. So to me, that just makes sense.
Yeah, because he's got Gyarados instead, but that could easily just be a Blastoise. Easily.
Yeah. But I mean, either way, it's such a cool team.
Exactly. Pidgeot, Alakazam, Rhydon, Arcanine, Exeggutor, Gyarados. It's like just pure vibes. He's really cool, and like with Giovanni, he literally becomes relevant to the story.
Yeah.
Progress,
Yeah.
You start out as your rival. He's now like the last gym leader in your starting region, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And it's a nice way. One of the few things I will praise Gen 2 for is the way that it shows progression from Gen 1 to now. Yeah. I think that's cool. Which is part of the reason why I like Black 2, White 2 so much as well, because it's nice to actually see where characters end up after the game.
100%.
So, yeah, I'm not mad. I'm a little mad. I'm a little mad for Larry.
Mad for Larry, but
blue is an acceptable winner.
Blue is an acceptable winner. Which does mean that Gen 2 has won 2 top 10s back to back.
Which is kind of wild.
Going from 0 wins to 2 is weird.
I mean, Gen 2 winning for blue does feel a little bit cheaty, but it is still Gen 2.
It is Gen 2. You can't I didn't know whether to say blue with Gen 1 or Gen 2 because he's from Joe.
But he is a gym leader in Gen. He's a gym leader in Gen 2, so that has to count. But the thing is, Gen 1 does all the heavy lifting to make him a cool gym leader. So he kind of wins by technicality.
Exactly. But Gen 2 is now tied, I think, for the most wins with Gen 4 and Gen 1. So we shall see.
Gen 2's not going to win much else. I'll just say that now.
Yeah.
It's not going to win much else. Let's be honest. That fucking Pokedex is not winning much, is it? Look at it.
Not really. Not really. But yeah, that was our top 10. I've only got 2 gym leaders on my list we didn't talk about.
Yeah, most of mine made it as well, actually.
Other than, I kind of talked about them because it was Laura and Berg who I had in 9th and 10th. Those were the only 2 that didn't make it for me.
That's fair. I had Wallace in at number 10. Mm-hmm. I had Sharon at number 9, like I said, and the only other one I didn't have was Iono at 8. Which the main reason I have Iono at 8 is just because she's actually a surprisingly hard challenge with the like Terra Electric Miss Magius. Like, it's actually a really clever like ace for a gym leader.
I liked her style because she was like a streamer, like nowadays she's like streaming, like following stuff. I just thought she was super cringe. Like, massively cringy. She didn't even cross my mind.
She was, but it was just kind of really fun, honestly.
I was just playing, when I was playing first, I was literally just playing off it, going, like doing all the ooh and all that crap on it. Weird. So weird. But yeah, so that
was weird, but I just found it really fun.
Yeah. So the trainers that just missed out on the okay, I'll go for all the ones that got 10 points or more. So Tate and Liza nearly made it. Iona nearly made it. Iris nearly made it. Flannery nearly made it. Brawley, Byron, Jasmine, Roxy, Blaine, and Nessa nearly made the top 15.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, so that's pretty much it, really. Let us know in the comments any other gym leaders you think we should have talked about we haven't. Another one for Gen 2. We'll be back with another top 10 very soon. Unsure what it will be. It'll probably be another typing one because they're the default if no one's put a suggestion in. But yeah, so just reiterate our top 15. We had Raihan and Norman in joint 15th. We then had Melanie in 14th, Giovanni in 13th. Joint 11 was Misty and Olympia. Joint 9th was Claire and Clay. 8th was Sabrina. Joint 6th was Wake and Whitney. That was a tongue twister, Wake Whitney. Joint 4th was Brock and Volkner. Joint 3rd was Morty. Silver was Larry. And number 1 was Blue. So, thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you guys. F in chat for Larry when you're getting silver today. But yeah,
Larry.
Thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Champion.